What's going on, guys? My name is Nadeem, and today we're going to take a look at the Blue Smoker attacker. And even though he's an old unit, he's actually pretty decent. So we're going to take a look at my build and then take a look at 4 games with him. So I have Attacker, Shroud, Pirates, Paramecia, Captain, New World, and Wars Gen. Now, he doesn't have knockback, but Robin does, so it can come in clutch. 137.9% support isn't too good, but it's still decent. And with this metal set, because I get 2 skill 2 cooldowns from Baroque Works and 7 Warlord, it's a decent set for anyone with skill 2. This guy, unfortunately, I prefer skill 1, but I just used the set because I had other things used on other characters. So full attack, skill 1, skill 2, dodge, and we get some heals when I KO, some heal when an ally is KO'd, and some capture speed. Nothing too good with this metal set, but it's somewhat decent. We have him boost 1 out of 20, and now 40, for fuck's sakes, and his skill 1 is actually very decent. It's like Blackbeard. It sucks you in, it stuns you, and then deals damage. And it's very important to stun, because the stun increases damage dealt. And this one as well, he throws out Tashigi, and every couple hits has a chance to stun, and the chance to stun is 100%. And if they do get stunned, again, increased damage dealt, which is very nice, and the damage is actually pretty decent. So if you have like team boost, it can actually do some damage, especially if the stun goes off. And when attacked by enemy, 15% chance to reduce damage received by 30. That's actually pretty decent, by the way. Like, it can help. He's very squishy, but if this procs, it can help him tank a hit or two, so that's very nice. Increased damage dealt in the opponent's area, which is very nice. And when you lose some treasure, you get your skill 1 back, which is good, because skill 1 is the skill I prefer on this guy. It's the one that's like Blackbeard. Last 60 seconds, increased damage dealt by 20%. So you can pair him up with Inu Arashi, get some increased damage dealt, get some increased attacks. It works out. It's very nice, I think, in my opinion. So that's very cool. And finally, you have increased damage dealt by 20% when they're stunned. So very cool. And the thing with this skill, right, that makes it so nice is that if you can suck someone out of their treasure area, they lose all their damage reduction. So think about all these pesky attackers, or sorry, defenders that have all this damage reduction. You take them out of their treasure, they don't have all that damage reduction, but you have a lot of damage increase, so you can start dealing damage to the characters like Kid and Garp. Of course, you're not good against them necessarily, but it still can help for your team to deal with them. So let's take a look at some gameplay. For the first game, we're going to play in one of my favorite maps, if not my favorite map, Wano Night. And I think this map is brilliant. And against us, we have Frankie, we have Blackbeard, we have Snake Man, we have Inu Arashi. So like I said, Inu Arashi could be very cool to have alongside Smoker, because Smoker pops off in the last 60 seconds with that free 20% damage increase no matter what. So that's kind of the ideal way to play a Smoker, having in the back, put him alongside a blue defender maybe. And yeah, so we do get the stun off, but Roger finishes them off, so that must be super frustrating for them. And we do kill him with the Tashigi skill, so that was very nice timing right there. And it's hard to pull off that Tashigi timing, but it does happen sometimes. So remember, they don't have any like a Garp or Kid right now, but if they did, we would try to use our skill 1 to suck them off the treasure so they lose all the damage reduction. So yeah, so we hit behind the walls, but apparently it doesn't matter because the Rouge still got hit. But yeah, at the end of the day, like Shanks cannot get stunned, so we don't have a great matchup against him. But yeah, so this is 2% hit per hit. Yeah, like look at that. In 3 seconds, he stunned us twice. So brilliant. Thank you so much, game. But yeah, we get to suck him in. He cannot get stunned, but we still do suck him in, and we deal good damage, surprisingly. So we mistimed that Tashigi skill, and we don't fall for the counter. And we do kill him with the team boost. We would have finished him off regardless, but the team boost is always nice. Like a dumbass, I go into this skill and I get hit by the Law, but lucky for us, the teammate, I think one of the Rouge, stopped him from attacking, so that was nice. But yeah, so don't do that. Don't enter the room of Law, and it's not a good idea. So we're about to 5-0 them, but my dumbass decides to go back. Like here, I'm waiting for my skill to come back because I know that I can't do anything against the counter, and yeah. So I'm a bit too late on that skill. If I was a bit early, that could have helped. But we dealt good damage on the Shanks. And here we see the meat. It's a blessing. We got it, and now we can win the fight. So yeah, small damage in the last hit. The last hit isn't too great. It locks you into an animation, but it's still decent because it can do multi-hits. Make sure you don't use it on someone like Robin, because you're just going to feed her defense buff. Here, this Inu Arashi outplays us. So I think he's 1 HP, so I thought he was going to be desperate, but he does use his skill and shocks us and then kills us. So very good play from the Inu Arashi. After KOing early on, I didn't think he was actually going to be a decent player, but he actually outsmarted me right there, so that was very cool. Alright, so we have last 40 seconds. We're going to use Robin, so that's very nice. Obviously, always a treat to watch some Robin gameplay. She has resist stagger, so he can stuck us in, but it doesn't matter. We do KO him, and we finish him off. We have team boost. Normally you would do 1-2 hits and then use the skill because that would deal more damage, but we have team boost, so I knew it would KO him. And yeah, Robin coming in clutch and saving us against Blackbeard. So who knows how the matchup would have gone. I mean, Smoker does have a decent matchup against Blackbeard, but we do take the Meteor instead of Shanks just to guarantee we don't die to him. And he does a counter, and then the Lucci hits it, but it's fine. We do knock him in the back. He hits the wall, and yeah, he's confused. And we finish him off, get the KO, and win the game. So GG's right there. 6.5k score, very, very nice. And yeah, so our Lucci gets MVP. How much score did we get? I just said how much score we got. You see, this is what I like about myself. I'm very, very smart like that. So 6.5k score. We got a guy with 8k score. Holy shit. All right. So let's take a look at the next game and see what we do there. So they have some decent units, I guess. Nothing too good. Nothing broken. We have two Luffys from Onigashima and Usopp. So we definitely have an annoying team. So we have like as annoying as you can get without having EXs. So okay, let's see what we can do here. And we have Zoro against us. Zoro is not a good matchup, honestly, because Zoro cannot get stunned in that state that he has. And yeah, Usopp is nice though, because if we can KO Usopp while sucking him in, we actually take 2 healths. Now we did one-shot him, of course that's 1 health. Now he has 2 more health to go through, so that's of course super frustrating, but it's still something to, it's nice. Whenever you get 1 health out of the way, it's always good. Now I'm not going to chase him because that's just a bad idea, and we're going to go instead fight the Zoro, who's another bad matchup, but we're going to get a nice perfect dodge here, very predictable, nice read on him, and we're dealing surprisingly good damage. Like more than he is on us, right? We're like, look at those crits, man. Very nice hits. Those hits, sorry. And yeah, to 3k per hit, that's pretty decent. And yeah, we're just gonna capture the treasure. We're just gonna chill. All in all, I think this guy's great. Like, I wish I matched up against more Garps and kids just so I could try to showcase sucking them out of the treasure and like them losing a lot of damage reduction, but we couldn't do that. And because I played them around 500 to 1500 score, I think at 2000 you're really going to be struggling to do anything with this guy unless you're really, really good, maybe with 150% support as a backup unit to your main guy for the last 60 seconds. But yeah, of course, Sabo, another terrible matchup, cannot get stunned, and he's a flame, and his range and everything is not a good thing to fight against. He has resist stacker on all these skills and stuff. So yeah, now we're using Robin, so let's see what we can do. We're just going to chill back a bit, use a nice-ass skill here, and boom! Kill the Uruj. Always nice. Now, I want to show you guys how broken Onigashima Luffy is. Now, obviously, he's not me, but we can still watch him do his thing. So I captured the treasure because he's the one who can stop them. And look at that. Just use it. Now, what did they do? Nothing. And it tracks them. So he did go ahead, dodge it, but it tracks. So, like, that's just broken, man. Honestly, like, I don't get why Bandai always has to do the extra thing to make them just that slightly more annoying and just make them broken. Like, if Luffy's skill did not track, he would still be a great unit. But why does it have to track? I don't get it. Like, it's always that extra. They always push a unit a bit too far to make them so broken for no reason. And Roger, for instance, he didn't have to have that heal. He would still be a great unit if he had everything without his heals when you hit him. It's frustrating. I mean, they always push it a bit too far, man. And by a bit too far, I mean a lot too far. But we've gone to expect stuff like with Big Mom, with Blackbeard. So, we're used to getting broken units. And yeah. Anyways, here we get a nice perfect dodge on the Luffy, and we use our skill, knock them back. Look at that range. We kill that ace, and we get a win, 4-1 win. Very, very nice, very, very clean. And of course, we had a super strong team, but the fact that we were able to hold our own in this game was also very, very nice. So we do 6-star Poo in this match, which is nice. And ideally you'd get the dupe when you get the character. So we did actually pretty well, especially compared to our team. So is this a game we want to showcase? Nope. Is this a game we want to showcase? This might be a game we want to showcase. Yeah, that's a game we want to showcase. So let's showcase this one. So here, okay. So at first, I go to the first flag because I'm not going to push. And so I'm just going to help him fill it up. I'm not trying to capture. As you can see, I didn't go for it. Now, I know the Garp's frustrated. Trust me, I get it. But I wanted to see if anyone was going to if I could flank and kill anyone, because there's no way I can 1v1 any of the green guys. So I was hoping someone would just leave because they didn't have a defender. So my goal was to just backcap. But of course, they didn't have a defender and they still had someone who didn't play, so I couldn't push the back. Anyways, we go ahead, we help deal with the Odin, we kill him, and that's actually surprising how much damage we dealt to him, so that was very, very nice. This is a very nice game, by the way, at least at the beginning of it. So lucky for us, the Luffy does suck the Odin out, otherwise he would have captured it. And look at that damage on the Odin. So maybe one of that damage reduction, I don't think it triggered. We could see here, yeah, you see that? Here, wait, nullify stagger, received damage reduction. So that's from the 15% chance. So that's very, very cool. I think that's why we tanked it. Maybe we would have died, or we would have been much, much lower at the very least. So yeah, and we get a nice perfect dodge on the Kuzan, and the Luffy again helps us finish it off. So this Luffy is definitely helping us a lot. And yeah, we suck him in, but of course he cannot get stunned, so he does hit us anyways. I think months ago I did a showcase with Zoro where this guy, where Smoker sucks me in, and I do kill him because I cannot get stunned. So it's like karma, kind of, I guess. But yeah, it was from a guy called T-Mac. Not the T-Mac I know, but another T-Mac. So that's cool. Shout out to the T-Mac I know. And yeah. So we're gonna push in a bit, and we can see that Smoker is actually pretty decent. His damage is very nice. Last 60 seconds also really good. That's why people have him in the back. This is very fast skill, so Odin couldn't react, and we one-shot the guy. So poor soul did not know what to do with his life. And yeah, here we let the Luffy capture it because we're kind like that, and we're smart players. He can heal from that. So yeah, now we do. As you can see, that was the second Tashigi hit, so it did not stun him. But if the third Tashigi hit land, we would have gotten a stun off, which is very, very nice. Here we're gonna chill in the back. They don't have the range to hit us from too far away, but that's sorry, the kid does. Of course the kid does. Of course the kid does. What am I saying? But we got too close there, and now we're just gonna throw our skills from range. Try to get a couple hits in. We do get the KO on the kid, which is very, very nice. We go suck in Odin, and this one is more realistic. Obviously, we didn't have team boost that time, so yeah. Here I think we did dodge. We did dodge again. We did dodge, but of course, I'm a bit laggy, and maybe that was a bit too late. But we did dodge. You can see the dodge count. And now there's a Roger against us. So I use my skill, arguably a bit too like far away, but that was very nice. And I was hoping my teammates would deal with him, and they do. So with the Zoro and the knockback, we do kill the Roger. So that was a. By the way, that might have saved us. Well, I don't think we win anyways, but that gave us a chance to win, because if the Roger didn't get petrified or whatever there's no way we would have won. So I was hoping that Ace would have used his flag to at least get us the capture, but he didn't. And yeah, so end of the game, unfortunately we lose, but it was a very, very nice game, and if we did win that, we would have gotten a nice score. So GG's right there. That was a nice game. So did we do well? Did we throw? Yeah, so we didn't get the best score, but everyone in our team got like 4K. So yeah, let's go to the final game and showcase this one in Alabasta. So all in all, guys, listen, hey, one more week and a half of uni and I'm done, and I should be able to upload more consistently. Tomorrow I'm going to try to make an Usopp broken video. It's going to be like 20-second video, but nice perfect dodge from the guy there, and he didn't use his skill, so he can get stunned, and he got one shot. Look at that damage though. Hey, I'm telling you, this guy is good damage. Now, fuck Shanks, man. When you don't see it coming, it's just the worst. And yeah, so the lot or the Sabu, sorry, takes our kill, and someone triggers the Shanks counter. So that Shanks, lucky he didn't have any attack buffs, otherwise he would have one-shot us there. So maybe a damage reduction proc came in, so you can always see when that happens. So it's very nice. It's very nice, the 15% chance to damage reduction and stuff like that. So yeah. Again, I'm sorry I couldn't get any nice games against a Garp or a Kid where I sucked them out of their treasure and they lose all their damage reduction. That would have been nice, maybe even Katakuri, but yeah, it didn't happen. But yeah, so our skill missed there because they got hit by Frankie, and then we got healed by Marco, so that's very nice. And now we're about to get a nice perfect dodge on the Blackbeard when he comes back up. So I feel it. Yep, boom. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, nice perfect dodge. And we use our Tashigi skill. Again, a bit too far. And yeah, so here, look at that. Why did it go for Zoro? Like the frustration I must have felt at that moment, man. Ah, But anyways, Usopp does KO the Blackbeard. We should have done it ourselves, but yeah, we killed the Zoro again. His damage is actually pretty nice. And dealing with red attackers, he's actually solid, man. Like that's why people use him in the back. You can see why he can help. He can help. His skills is really nice, and he can deal nice damage. So we have a Garp here, but I don't think we managed to suck him out of his treasure. So that's unfortunate. But we are playing out. We're playing back because our teammates are doing their thing in the front. So we're waiting for our skill one to come back. If we had better medals and more, percentage support, obviously would do much better. Sabo does one shot the guy, so that's very cool. And now I really look how badly I want to suck him in, but like I have two teammates going there, So it's like I have two teammates that are gonna use skills, so my skill will never proc. And when I finally do decide to do it, like look, it's just not gonna happen. This one I can throw it in, but like here I just use the skill and no one gets hit, right? So yeah, the patience didn't pay off at all, but I really wanted to use the skill. And we're fighting now the Zoro with the Sabo. And hey, man, like, look at that nice, perfect dodge, man. So clean. We get the nice KO with the help of the Sabo. We got another. Okay, well, that was a perfect dodge, but it didn't count. But yeah, so can we. Look at that. We dodged. Ah, well, I think that should have been a win. Oh, we did win. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Well, we actually 4-0'd them, so so that was cool. So yeah, not the best game to end it off, but still got a couple perfect dodges, couple shots in, and stuff like that. So of course, I just played just barely enough to try to get top 500 with him. We got last place in this team, so let's showcase this. Where did we end? Yeah, top 400. So yeah, we didn't play too much, but just enough to get top 500, so we can at least get one colored medal. Maybe one day in the future I'll get two more and build a color medal. Who knows? We'll see. And that being said, guys, hope you enjoyed. Peace.